Hey, thanks for jumping on today and joining me. I am actually doing a little something different. Instead of a get ready with me in the morning, I thought I would do a get unready with me tonight, and just kind of walk you through what I do as my bedtime or evening routine. So I have a lot of gals that say that their least consistent time of doing everything is in the evening. And because by the time you're just done running after kids and everything, right, you are just like, okay, I am ready for bed, right? And ready to crash. So, hey Amanda. So when we are like that and our evenings are kind of crazy, I usually recommend to the gals to do your routine. Like once you know you're pretty much in for the night, you know, you're done running kids for activities, etc. Or when you get home and you're gonna make supper, you maybe change into your comfy clothes, do your bedtime routine. You could do it then already, because our skincare, two of our lines that I'm going to talk about tonight are actually 12-hour moisture and repair. So if you're getting that 12 hours, if you're doing it, let's say around 7 in the morning and you're doing it at 7 at night, that's actually perfect, because then you're still getting your 24 hours of care and coverage. So anyways, so I'm going to slowly work on just kind of taking everything off this time. Hey Rachel, hey Vicky, thanks for joining me. So if you want to do it along with me, you can if you have yours as well. But I'm also going to share a few tips. I think I'm just going to clip this away. How's that? Anyways, if you have a headband, whatever works. My hair's short enough so I can just clip those long bangs away. So for me, I usually start out with and recommend to start out with the oil-free eye makeup remover, and this stuff is just so awesome. I love this. This works wonderful for waterproof makeup, waterproof mascara, waterproof eyeliner, all that stuff that we love to stay put all day. We don't want it to smudge or to fade or blur off, right? This takes it off nice and gentle for you at night. And so you can see it's two different parts. You just shake it up a little bit. Squirt it on a cotton ball or cotton pad, whatever you have. I don't have my cotton ball or pads here. I like the cotton pads because they just cover more area for you. But I am going to use just a cotton ball here, squirt it a little on there, close your eye, and just, I hold it for just a little bit because like I said, I use waterproof everything. And it just wipes that right off. And it's not oily. I do actually have contacts in, which I normally take out first. But I'm just being super gentle in wiping that. We never want to stretch that thin skin. And then I kind of work my way from bottom up. And yeah, that's just one eye. I'm going to use a little bit more. Use real cotton too. Some of those that are really shiny and kind of crunchy, they actually waste products. So use real cotton balls or cotton pads, like I said. I'm going to hold it there, just break it down a little bit again, and then wipe. So some of you might have noticed that I have a extra special going on for the next, 23 hours. So these, and it's especially on basically spring cleaning products, Mary Kay style, that I am offering you. So And again, it works even better with a cotton pad because you can just fold it in half like that and get that nice flat, even line, even in those bottom lashes. So you definitely want to keep it really clean. A lot of people don't even realize that we actually all have little, they're called eye mites. Yeah, and I know they're real because I skipped a couple nights and boy did I get eye infections. Well, styes from it. They basically feed on, and yeah, that dead skin, leftover mascara, that kind of thing. And you can get some whopping styes. And it's, they kind of thrive on oils. So this, even though it feels really silky, is oil free. So super gentle, nice and quick, takes off your eye makeup, and then you want to go ahead with your cleanser. Now I'm walking through the Voluform Repair set today, but we also have, I think we have like 6 different lines of skincare. I bumped up to my age fighting and correcting repair line, but of course you can use whatever level you feel is appropriate for you and go according to that. So you basically just need a pea size like that. I'm going to wet my face so you can splash at the sink. You can use a washcloth. I like being able to be at the sink with this because this is actually a foaming cleanser. And it just, yeah, feels amazing. All of our skincare is fragrance-free, clinically tested for skin irritancy and allergy. It's just, yeah, safe for sensitive skin. What didn't I mention? Oil-free, all that good stuff. So, but we have it even to the level of if you want, you know, something like that you need more for clearing up acne, which some of us start going through again later in life, right? We have our Clear Proof line that you can incorporate in with this line, so you're getting your age fighting, but you're also getting your acne correction, things like that. You can combine them. And I strongly encourage you to do your neck and your décolleté. Normally I'm in my pajamas when I'm doing this, so I would do that, all that area. And you can kind of see, I'm gonna wash this off, but yeah, you can see exactly where I had on my day cream when we were on the boat the last 2 days out on the pontoon on the river. Yeah, I got a little pink, and I tried putting stuff on so you can see exactly where I hit and exactly where I missed. But you can see how wonderfully that sunblock in our day cream works. So now, of course, you can just splash and remove your cleanser. And now I also use a cleansing brush. Our Sonic cleansing brush is the bomb, and with our 60th anniversary, that is actually on special for only $60 right now, guys. And you can also add the massage replacement head too, to help with like the lymphatic drainage and do a massage and whatever else you like, but it even helps massage in your serums. Okay, I love how moisturizing that is because I have switched from breaking out terribly, etc. when I was younger to being quite dry now. Quite dry. I typically only get a pimple if I'm like almost allergy irritated, which you can see I definitely fight with. So it's good. You want it to feel almost dewy, just feel fresh but not stripped, right? So that is our Voluform cleanser. So I started with the eye makeup remover, I use the cleanser, and then I would typically go ahead with our lifting serum. Now, if you also want to add in some of those supplements or helpers, this is where you would do it. That make a big difference. One of my favorites is retinol. Now, retinol has been around for years. You've heard of Retin-A maybe. I even used Retin-A when I was, gosh, when we were teenagers and we were breaking out terribly. My mom, she finally broke down and got us some for us girls, but it made me so red and so sore I could not, couldn't even use it. I was so sensitive. However, this does not bother me, and yet it is dermatologist level. So this line that we recently came out with is called our Derma Cosmetic line. So this set in that line is our Clinical Solutions Retinol set. So depending on if you're just getting started with it, like I said, you would add this in on when you have very clean skin. And so it can go down deep and do its work. Okay, so I do a pump of that. It's kind of an off yellow. And then you add your milk. And I was actually soothing myself with this calming milk. And it feels so good. Now you can mix them to start with. That's how there's a whole simple guide. Like the first week you use it one time at bedtime. That's how gradual. And you mix it with the milk just like I did today. Eventually you can use them separate. You maybe don't even feel like you need the milk much, but yeah, kind of dilutes it a little bit, but it also calms that skin. So I like to do it all the way to my hairline because I started getting a few tiny little spots. But this has been amazing just how even it has made my skin. And I like to do it even right here because for a lot of women, right, this is where we're always exposed and we start to get that tissue paper, brown spotted crepiness happening, right? So this works here. For some reason, our necks are super sensitive. It usually doesn't seem to bother me, but some people it does. So again, that's something we usually say, just avoid the immediate neck, which usually is not a big deal anyways, because it's like it's not really exposed. It doesn't seem to get that sun damage the same anyways. So yes, so that is our Clinical Solutions Retinol line. That is so wonderful. It's affordable. It lasts you months, and in just literally days, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, people see these huge changes and improvements in their skin tone, their lines, acne damage, melasma, skin pregnancy, you know, the pregnancy masking, all of that. So yes, so after that you would go ahead and continue with whichever like a hydrating type serums. You wouldn't need to add, if you're using this, you wouldn't need to add or even want to add one of the vitamin C products, just because they kind of can butt heads. They're both powerhouses, right? So my next step is on the day that I'm doing my retinol is just to continue with my Voluform, which is my lifting serum, which feels super hydrating. That's not necessarily its job. But it's super concentrated, so I kind of spread it out a little bit, and then I go ahead. And as you can see, I kind of try to lift as much as I can. Give it as much help as you can. Okay. I'm almost 50, guys. Would you have guessed it? Next week's my birthday. So I'm fighting it all the way. No. I'm actually like 40 was hard for me, 50 I'm like, I'm celebrating every day I get because you just never know, right? And every day is a gift, and I've just, yeah, a lot has changed. But I want to still keep my youthful appearance, and there's nothing wrong with that because that gives me confidence and just helps my self-esteem. So I love to share this and help others the same way. Okay, so nighttime, follow with your nighttime moisturizer then. And you can give this a little more time between each step. If you feel like it's a little too damp, like I said, my skin's just like soaking this in right now because like I said, got a little more color. And I am pretty adamant about sunblocks. So that's what I'll talk about first, is during the day, you're gonna get, like I said, in your moisturizer, an SPF of 30. So in my day cream, I already had that protection on and didn't have to worry about, okay, we're getting out on the boat, now I better get some coverage on. Because for us, all of a sudden, boom, it kind of jumped from winter to 80s. And so there's just nothing gradual about it lately here. So anyways, so I did put sunblock on, but you can tell the quality difference in protection, right? So anyways, yes, that's what I love about this. It doesn't make me break out. Some SPF is just heavy feeling and kind of blah, or almost clogs your pores. This is non-comedogenic, so it's not going to clog your pores either. So yeah, so at night you go ahead with your night cream, and these are really neat. If you've never seen this line before, they're pumps, so you press down and you'll see it kind of slowly. I'm kind of tipped over here. There, kind of just squirts out real nice and gentle around the edge. So you want to put kind of that seal of moisture on your face and lock it in. And again, at night, on your chest as well, and just get that all on there. So that feels amazing. Now, one thing, oops, I should have done, and I try to be really careful about avoiding my eye area directly with the retinol products, but they recommend actually, see, you guys are catching me here, doing it a little backwards, is putting your eye cream on first. And that way it kind of acts as almost a block up to here so that you're not, I don't know, getting too close in a sense with your retinol products, okay? Now our Voluform eye cream is amazing. It has this really cool tip. It's almost like what they use for boxers when they get super puffy and swollen. It's that same idea. So you just squirt a tiny bit out, and you can just, it just massages that area like to work it on there. And even do my lids real gently. My bottle's almost empty here. But I just, yeah, it just feels great. Even in the morning if you deal with puffiness and stuff. But just always going in versus out. Okay, so just massage in. Or, even better, you can do a full kind of infinity. I always say if you're using your ring finger, do a sideways 8. But yes, that tip really makes a difference in just massaging it in there. And look at that. It really, I really don't have, fortunately, and this is, 28 years of using the products and what a difference it makes on your skin. So that is my simple get ready with me for bedtime. So if you guys have any questions on the routine, like I said, as far as where would you put other things in, like as part of my sale, I also have the microdermabrasion set as another option. And that too, I would just do on nice clean skin right after I cleansed, before I would do like any supplements. Let's say if it was a day that I did retinol, I typically do my special supplements or treatments on different days. So we have this, I do our awesome Radiance Peel. This, some gorgeous before and afters I shared of this gal who just really could see that huge difference on the crepiness of her neck by adding this in a couple times a week. There's, like I said, the microdermabrasion, which I love to do that even just in the morning in my shower. So a lot of people shower at night. So whatever you do, just kind of use them on separate days, or maybe not back to back if they're a little too much. One time, they call it a hydra session, where you can do them back to back, a couple of them, just like they would do at a spa, but you wouldn't do that every day, or even just, it'd be like something you do like twice a month. If you want to do the full spa treatment. I love even finishing everything off if I'm feeling super dry with our moisture renewing gel mask. And a lot of my people, even if they are combination oily, love following the charcoal mask with the hydrating mask. And you can sleep in this because you can't see it, and it just will hydrate and just kind of lock in that moisture for you all night. But it's not oily, it's literally a gel. So it just, yeah, makes a huge difference in keeping your skin hydrated, because again, if you lean toward the oilier skin and breakouts, you want to keep it hydrated so it doesn't actually produce excess. Yeah, that happens too. So that's for another day. But if you are more into that beginning age fighting, a little bit of correction, that is our miracle set, our 3D miracle set. So it's kind of a step down on the age fighting and correction. A lot of people love that. You can also choose in that whether or not you want it to be, want to use that miracle set in normal to dry or combination to oily. And that set also has the 4-in-1 cleanser. It does all those things like I was mentioning. It has the day cream, a night cream, and a eye cream. The only thing that one doesn't have is the lifting serum in that set. So those things are all listed here. I think I sent out emails, I sent out texts. If you are not already in my customer mailing and you would like to be, I'd be happy to share these specials with you if you don't have a consultant taking care of you. And yeah, most important thing, I love doing color. I love teaching tricks like that in the mornings and stuff with you. If there's anything you'd love to learn more about, whether it is on the skincare end or the color end, give me some ideas, because if you have a question, somebody else probably does too, and would love to learn more about that. So, all right, I hope that you sleep well, and like I said, comment below any of these favorites that you've tried. Go back to the beginning if you're just jumping on, and yes, let me know if you did not receive, like I said, the specials, and I will get those out to you, because it is less than 24 hours left of the spring cleaning special. So, all right, have a blessed night.